Hey, welcome to class. Mr. Watson here. What we're going to do today, battery box lab. So what's a battery box lab? Well, up here you can see what it's about. It's about learning how to measure batteries inside of a box to determine really what you got there. This is more of the reverse engineering process. In fact, I would say this is step 4. Understanding when you're dealing with things that have voltage in them too. So for deal with that today, first step, multimeter setting. We're dealing with DC voltage, so we're going to set it on via the straight line for measuring the voltage. Next thing, the boxes. Here's the battery boxes. They're just like this. They have 4 test points, points 1 and 3 along the top, 2 and 4 along the bottom, or 1 and 3 on the left side, 2 and 4 on the right side. So there's the boxes, just like that. Here's the data chart for today. I always keep saying that the most important thing about understanding reverse engineering is how you collect the data, and you put a chart. So here's our data chart. It's got 2 rows. They represent the red meter leads. Those are points 1 and 3 on the left of the box, and 2 columns. Black meter leads, points 2 and 4, they're on the right side of the box. So how do you do this? Start by you fill in your chart. So I got the red in 1, black in 2, and I would, on the chart, I'd be filling it in right up here, right in that one. And let's see what we got a reading. I got absolute 0. Look at that, it's a perfect 0. All the way across. Well, that indicates to me it's a straight wire, but I would just write in a complete 0 there. Next thing I would do, move this to point 4. So now I'm between 1 and 4. And look at this, I got an 18 volt reading. 18 volt reading. And I should tell you, all these boxes are built with 9 volt batteries. So here's that. Now I want to move the red to point 3 and the blacks to point 2. I got a negative 9 volt reading. Now I'm going to move it to red 3, black 4. I got a positive 9 volt reading. So let me go and continue on with this. Just like this, filling in the chart. Now this was a different box, but on the example box that I got in the presentation, here were the 3 readings, or say the 4 readings. We had 2 9 volt readings, a complete 0, just like I got on that box I showed you, and one that was almost 0. So how do you interpret this stuff? Well, here's what all these boxes were built to match. Each one of these boxes was built to match one of these schematics. So what you got to figure out is which box each one matches. Now here's a battery symbol that's in those schematics. Here's the battery symbol. Positively the battery is the long line. Negative is the short line. I go, in the schematics, what you have to figure out is how that applies to you. So here's the first thing I want to show you is that that's 0. Absolute 0. Well, that's a straight wire. Nothing in there at all. Now 2 batteries connected negative to negative or positive to positive will cause something like this. Close to 0, but not completely 0. You go here in the case of this one, you look closely at that, these are hooked positive to positive. They would give a 0 reading, but not completely 0. Next thing, okay, there's more of that. Okay, the 9 volt readings. That if you have a positive 9 reading, like here, what that means is that the red meter lead, remember they're always on the left side, was attached to the positive terminal of the battery. The negative, the black meter lead, was on the right side and hooked to the negative. So down here, like I, that's an example there. It says the long line is connected to this side, so it would read as positive. The black was on this side, so you would read positive 9 volts there. The negative 9 volts, it said, here's an example, it said a negative 9. The red was hooked to the short line of the battery. Black was hooked to the long line. So that would read as negative 9 volts. The only other thing is, well, we got an 18 volt reading in that. So what an 18 volt reading indicates is this. That's where two batteries are connected negative to positive between where the meter leads are. So if I had the red meter lead here, where this green wire is showing, and the black over here, because these two batteries are hooked negative to positive, I would read an 18 volt reading. And positive 18 volts, which I believe is what we got on that one. So that's how you figure all this stuff out. That's all for now. Have a great day.